Welcome back friends. Previously we started exercise 3.3 and completed question number 1 to 8. Okay, today we will continue exercise 3.3 with question 9 to 12. So here figure is given. Statement is written. In the above figure both risk and clue are parallelogram. Find the value of unknown x. So here risk RISK. This part is the parallelogram. Okay. Now first of all, I already told you whenever you solve the example related to parallelogram, you must remember the properties of parallelogram. Which property of parallelogram? Opposite sides are equal, opposite angles are equal, adjacent angles are supplementary and diagonals bisect each other. Okay, adjacent angle supplementary means બાજુ-બાજુના angles નું addition શું થાય 180. So this is the parallelogram. Here CLUE, clue is also parallelogram, means this side you can see it is in a pink color, so it is also parallelogram. Now using the property of parallelogram you need to find value of x. Clear? So first of all, if angle L is 70 degree, E is also 70 degree. Why? Because in a parallelogram opposite angles are equal, and in a parallelogram clue E and L are opposite angles. So we can write in parallelogram clue angle L and angle E are opposite angle. And we know opposite angles are equal, so we can write angle E is equal to angle L is equal to 70 degree. So what is angle E? It is 70. Clear? Now in parallelogram risk, you can see angle K and angle S are adjacent angle, and adjacent angle in a parallelogram are supplementary. So we can write in parallelogram risk angle K and angle S are adjacent angle which are supplementary. That's why we can write angle K plus angle S is equal to 180. Angle K is given 120, 180. So angle S will be 180 minus 120, that is 60. So what we have get? Angle S is 60, angle E is 70, and we need to find X. Now you can see if we give this name of the point is O, then you can see this is a triangle SOE. So in triangle SOE. Now if it is a triangle, then sum of angle in a triangle is 180. So we can write angle S plus angle O plus angle E is equal to 180. But we have value of x, S that is 60, O is x and E is 70. So we write the value 180. So x plus 130 is equal to 180. X is equal to 180. 130 become minus 1 minus 130. So x is equal to 50. Clear? How we can solve this example? First of all, we consider parallelogram clue. ખાલી આ બાજુનો જ parallelogram consider કરવાનો. So angle L and E are opposite angle. That's why angle E is also 70. Now consider this side. So angle K and S are adjacent angle. So that's why it is supplementary. So 120 plus S is equal to 180 means we get S is equal to 60. And we get E is equal to 70. Now ESO is a triangle. That's why you can apply angle sum property of triangle. That's why we get X is equal to 50. Clear? Now next. Example 10. Explain how this figure is a trapezium, which of its two sides are parallel. First of all, you need to remember what is the property of trapezium. Trapezium means if one pair of sides are parallel. कोई पण opposite sides parallel होवी જોઈએ, that is called the trapezium. So we need to prove that the one pair of sides is parallel. આપણે શું ફાઇન્ડ કરવાનું છે કે આ ફિગર ટ્રેપેઝિયમ છે કે નહીં. ટ્રેપેઝિયમની પ્રોપર્ટી શું છે કે એક પેર એની પેરેલલ હોય. તો આપણે જો ફિગરમાં એવું પ્રૂવ કરી દઈએ કે one pair of sides are parallel, then it is a trapezium. But we already learned a property of parallel lines. Parallel lines કોને કહેવાય એની પણ પ્રોપર્ટી આપણે લર્ન કરી હતી 7th standard. For example, if these two lines are parallel, okay, and let's say this is L, M and N. N is a transversal. So L and M parallel ક્યારે કહેવાય? If interior angles are supplementary. The property of parallel lines is what? Interior angles are supplementary. Means અંદરના એંગલનું એડિશન કરો તો એ શું થાય? 180. Clear? So if we prove that these interior angles are supplementary, then these two lines are parallel. Clear? So in parallel lines, interior angle formed by transversal are supplementary. So if interior angles are supplementary, lines are parallel. So we can write angle M plus angle M, that is 100 plus 80 is equal to 180. Means these two interior angles are supplementary. બંને અંદરના angle supplementary હોય. So MM and KL will be parallel line, and this line can be considered as a transversal. Clear? So MM is parallel to KL and ML is transversal. If ML and KL are parallel, then it is a trapezium. Prove શું કરવાનું છે કે બંને લાઈન પેરેલલ છે. જો એ પ્રૂવ કરી દે કે બંને લાઈન પેરેલલ હોય તો ટ્રેપેઝિયમ હોય. That's why we found that MN and KL are parallel. How? By applying the interior angle of transversal will be supplementary. Clear? Now next, example 11. Find angle C if AB parallel to DC. This is the AB and DC. It is written that AB and DC are parallel. If this one is parallel, then BC will be transversal, and we already learned in a previous example that interior angle made by the transversal of parallel line will be supplementary. So we can write interior angle of parallel line made by transversal are supplementary. Means these two lines are parallel, then this is a transversal, and angle made by the transversal are supplementary. So if AB parallel to DC, angle B plus angle C is equal to 180. Why? Because if two lines are parallel, this is a transversal, and this angle are supplementary. That's why we can write 120 plus angle C is equal to 180. So angle C is equal to 180 minus 120. Angle C is equal to 60. What we need to remember? If the lines are parallel, then interior angle made by transversal are supplementary. Remembering this, and you can solve example 10 and 11. Example 12. Find measure of angle P and angle S if SP parallel to RQ in figure. Now what is written in the question? SP means this line and RQ are parallel. If these two are parallel line, then this will be transversal. and this angle are interior angle. So you can write if SP is parallel to RQ, SQ is transversal and angle S and angle Q are interior angle of parallel line. Okay, S and Q will be interior angle, and interior angle are supplementary if these two are parallel line and this will be transversal. So you can write angle S plus angle Q is equal to 180. Angle S that we have to find, Q is 130 given. So angle S is equal to 180 minus 130, that is 50. So what is angle S? That is 50. Now this symbol represents it is 90 degree. This is 130 and this is 50. Now we have to find angle P, and this is a quadrilateral. So sum of angle in a quadrilateral is 360. So we can write for quadrilateral PQRS, angle P plus angle Q plus angle R plus angle S is equal to 360. What is angle sum property for a quadrilateral? It is 360. So angle P that we have to find, Q 130, R 90, S 50 is equal to 360. is equal to 360. Angle P is equal to 360 minus 270. So it is 90. So what is angle P? It is also 90. Clear? Property that you need to remember: the angle formed by transversal of parallel line. If the angles are interior, then it is a supplement. Clear? Now we learn about the parallelogram. Now we will learn a special parallelogram. So first is a rhombus. Rhombus means rhombus has all the property of parallelogram and also that of kite. What is the property of parallelogram? Property of parallelogram are opposite sides are equal. So in a rhombus, opposite sides are equal. Adjacent angles are supplementary. So in rhombus, adjacent angles are supplementary means बाजू-बाजू angles में addition से थसे 180. Diagonals bisect each other. So diagonals bisect each other means this part and this part will be equal. This part and this part will be equal. Clear? So opposite sides are equal, but in a rhombus all sides are equal. Opposite angles are equal and diagonals bisect each other. Property of kite. Property of kite is what? These two sides are equal and these two sides are equal. But in a rhombus all sides are equal, so we can consider any two adjacent sides are equal. Kite will be like this. Kite must હોય કે આ બાજુ-બાજુની side same હોય, આ બાજુની side same હોય. But in a rhombus all sides are equal, so we can consider that each has all property of parallelogram and also of kite. Why it is a parallelogram? Because you can see this line and this line are parallel. This line and this lines are parallel. That's why it is a parallelogram. Means it has all property of parallel. One more extra property for a rhombus is the diagonals of rhombus are perpendicular bisector. Okay, perpendicular bisector means what? Means it is at a right angle. They bisect each other at the right angle. Diagonals of rhombus are perpendicular bisector means they are making right angle with each other and they bisect each other as it is a property of parallelogram. Using this, we will solve examples. Example 7. Rise is a rhombus. Find x, y, z. Justify graph. This is the figure given. Okay. R, I, C, E. This is the rhombus means all sides are equal. This is value unknown z. Here this part. We can consider center point O. So OC is 12. You need to find y. OR is 5. You need to find OE, that is x. So the diagonal હોય તો આ બાજુનો પાર્ટ પણ 5 હોય. Now for that is OE. Now OC is equal to OR. OC is what? 12, OR is 5. So what is 5? That is also 12. Why? Because diagonals are perpendicular bisected. Now in the numbers all sides are equal, means this side Z and this side is same. So ER is equal to RR. ER is 30, RI is Z. So Z is equal to 30. Clear? Using this you can solve the example. Now next, spatial parallelogram is rectangle. Why it is a spatial parallelogram? Because it has all property of parallelogram with the extra property. And a parallelogram to કહેવાય જ પણ બીજું એને extra property પણ છે. That's why it is a spatial parallelogram. Clear? So rectangle is also spatial parallelogram. Why? Because in a rectangle all sides are equal. Sorry, opposite sides are equal. Okay? Why it is a parallelogram? Because you can see this side and this side are parallel to each other, and this side and this side are parallel to each other, and opposite sides are equal. That's why it is a parallelogram. Parallelogram ની main condition શું છે? Opposite sides are parallel, and it is a parallel because in a rectangle opposite sides are parallel. Okay. One more extra property with the rectangle is that all angles are equal. Why? Because we know that in a rectangle all angles are of 90 degree. Means all angles are equal. So rectangle is a parallelogram with equal angles. It is a quadrilateral with opposite sides equal and all angles are equal. Okay. Also in a rectangle opposite sides are equal. What is the extra property? The diagonals of rectangle are of equal length. Okay. Parallelogram में आपने diagonals ની कई property learn करी. The diagonals bisect each other. Okay. Rhombus में diagonals are perpendicular bisected. And in rectangle diagonals are of equal length. Means if we consider this as a ABCD rectangle, then AC and BD are equal. Diagonals are of equal length. Clear? Now using that we will solve example A that is given in your textbook. Rent is a rectangle. Its diagonals meet at point O. Find x if OR is equal to 2x plus 4 and RN is equal to OR is 2x plus 4 and TO is equal to 3x plus 1. Now we know that in a rectangle diagonals are of equal length. Diagonals of rectangle are equal length. Okay, so we can write TE is equal to RN. Now if we divide them into equal part, આપણે TE એના બે equal part કરીએ. Why? Because it is a parallelogram also, and a property of parallelogram is what? Diagonals bisect each other. જો આ parallelogram હોય તો એના diagonals પણ bisect થાય. Means TO and OE are equal. So we can write TO is equal to OE. What is that are the part of T? RO is equal to ON. That is a part of ON. Means all four parts will be equal. Okay, બે લાઈન સેમ હોય તો એના ઇક્વલ પાર્ટ કરે તો ચારે ચાર પાર્ટ કેવા થાય? સેમ થાય. But TO is 3x. We can write TO is equal to RO. TO that is 3x plus 1 and RO that is 2x plus 4. Now this is the kind of equation. For 2x on this side minus 2x and 1 on right side become minus 1. So x is equal to 3. Again, what is the property of parallelogram? That is diagonals bisect each other. એટલે આ diagonals એકબીજાના half part માં divide થાય. But in a rectangle diagonals are of equal length. બંને diagonal ની length same જ હોય તો ચારે ચાર part શું થાય? Same થાય. That's why we can write EO is equal equal to OE is equal to OR is equal to OM. So this two part will be same, and using that we can find value of unknown x. Now next spatial parallelogram is square. Square is a rectangle with equal side. Now what is the statement? Square is a rectangle with equal side. Rectangle is parallelogram. Rectangle parallelogram hoy to square but parallelogram hoy. Why? Because square is also rectangle with all sides are equal. We know that in a square all sides are equal. In a square, what is the property of diagonal? Bisect each other. That is a property of parallelogram. Parallelogram property શું છે? Bisect each other diagonals. So it is also property of square. Are of equal length. Rectangle અને square બંને સેમ હવે square ને rectangle કહેવાય. તો એના diagonal શું હોય? Equal length. Are perpendicular to each other. And one more extra property of square is perpendicular bisector of each other. Diagonals are perpendicular bisector, means they are making right angle with each other. Okay, so diagonals of a square are perpendicular bisector. આ property આપણે શેમાં જોઈ હતી? Rhombus માં. તો square ને rhombus પણ કહેવાય. Okay, so diagonals of a square is a perpendicular bisector of each other. Now square is rectangle, but rectangle is not square. કેમ કે rectangle માં શું આવે? Diagonal square માં જે property છે બધી rectangle માં છે, but rectangle ની બધી for example rectangle માં શું હોય કે opposing sides are equal. Square માં તો બધી side equal છે, that's why it is a rectangle. But rectangle is not square. Why? Because in a rectangle all sides are not equal. That's why square is a rectangle, but rectangle is not square. Same, square is rhombus, but rhombus is not square. Why? Because in rhombus diagonals are perpendicular bisector of each other, but in a diagonals જો તમે bisect કરો, for example this is rhombus, then this part will be same and this part will be same, but in a square all this part are same. Okay, so here if diagonals bisect each other in a rhombus, then this two part and this two part will be same, but in a rectangle if diagonals bisect each other then all four parts are same. Clear? That's why square is a rhombus but rhombus is not square. Clear?